Hello. In case you haven't tuned into this channel before, or if you have tuned in and you haven't been watching the videos about my fuel pump, fuel tank situation, here's a brief recap. If you want all the details, you can see the previously uploaded videos. But this is my baby Gina, 91 Cadillac Seville. I am attempting to do some maintenance on this car, or not really maintenance, but repair work. And it is out of my lane, above my pay grade, but I'm attempting to do it anyway. This is my last ditch effort to save this car. And where I'm at now, I am going to attempt to clean out this fuel tank. Let me give you a closer view. Okay, bear with me. I'm trying to shine this light into all the nooks and crannies, let you get a look while trying to film it at the same time. Let's see how it turns out. Don't know if you can see it, and I don't think you can. But anyway, there's a bunch of flakes of rust off in this corner, probably over in the other corners as well, along with the rust that's on the inside of the tank. I'm going to attempt to get all of that out, or as much as possible. And while I'm talking about this, if you can see the plastic piece in there, that is the baffle. I caused a little controversy when I published a recent video talking about the new fuel tank did not have a baffle. And okay, to make a long story short, it did have a baffle, if you want to call a 2-inch deep bowl shaped piece of metal a baffle. Now you could say it is, but in my okay, let me put it this way, make it simple. It's not the OEM baffle, and it's not as tall as this baffle. So pretty much in my book, it's not a true baffle, and it's ineffective for the job it's supposed to do. Okay, so much for that. Now, speaking of the baffle, that baffle is plastic. There are also some chambers in here. I guess that's part of the baffle, I'm not sure, but those chambers, they also help control the movement or restrict the movement of the fuel. Those are rusty. So I have to remove the rust from this metal without harming that plastic. And that is part of the reason that I bought this. Where's the label? Hold on. And that is part of the reason I bought this EVAPO-RUST. I did a lot of research, did my due diligence looking at different types of rust removers and preventatives and all of that stuff. I mean, from alcohol, baking soda to, I think they call it electrolysis, where you use electricity to remove rust, vinegar. I mean, you name it, I probably came across it, and I settled on this one. This is not as toxic as a lot of other rust removal products. It has no acid, which is a good thing, because any acid I put into that tank would most likely destroy the plastic. Plus, acid does eat into the metal. All right. This here, if somebody correct me if I'm wrong, I'm still finding out about this stuff and learning about it, I should say. But from what I understand, it will only attack the rust. It will not attack paint or anything, only rust. All right. And if you saw the short video, excuse my fingers, I'm trying to manage this phone. If you watch the short video that I made recently, it showed where I put, okay, and this is not supposed to be harmful to the hands, so I guess I'm taking a chance here. I don't know, we'll find out. Anyway, in that video, I'm trying to zoom in on right there in that area where the spring is connected. I know there was some rust right there. And I'm going to compare this to the video that I filmed, that I taped yesterday. Do you tape a video nowadays? I guess you film a video. All right, anyway, I'm going to compare this to the video I made last night. And I believe there was a bunch of rust up in here. And I do know for a fact that there was rust right there where that spring connects. So this stuff is doing the job it's supposed to do. And I believe it's calls for this to soak for 24 hours. It hasn't been quite 24. I put this I put this into the EVAPO-RUST maybe, I don't know, around 8 or 9 last night. Right now it's the next day, it's around 11 a.m. You can do the math. I don't know how long it was. So I think it's doing the job. So I'm about to dump this into that fuel tank and let it sit 24 hours. So I'll be back. Okay, excuse my hands again, but I got some EVAPO-RUST on this hand, so I'm trying not to put these fingers on my phone. That's why they're in the way. A couple of things I want to point out here. This 550 was sat in the EVAPO-RUST overnight, and you can see it did not harm that. Another thing, I guess this is a testament to how well this works, because this was crystal clear last night when I opened this up for the first time before I put the vice grips in. And I don't know if you can tell because the ceiling of my garage is reflecting into my camera, but it is dark now. Okay, I wish I could get it. Okay, I think right there you can see it. It's cloudy. This was crystal clear. So it did get a lot of stuff off of those vice grips. And this stuff is reusable, by the way. Okay, let me, okay, I'm not gonna try to film this while I pour it in. So I'm gonna pour some in, maybe up to the here at least. And then I'll be back. All right, folks, this is where we are. I have emptied the contents of this EVAPO-RUST, all 3.5 gallons, into my fuel tank. I'm guessing it comes up to maybe this level here, not even halfway up, but I think this comes in like a 5 gallon, but the 5 gallon was a little too expensive for me, so I opted for this. This started out around maybe $90, and with tax and everything it came out to $113 shipped from Amazon. If it does what it's supposed to do, it was well worth the money. And since this is reusable, my plan is to leave it 24 hours like this. Then I'm going to prop it up on this end, leave it for 24 hours. Same with that side and this end. Each side or end will get 24 hours to soak. As for the top, there's not much I can do because this opening is here and I have these openings. There's no way I can soak the top. So I guess that one would have to, that'll get a pass. So I'll keep you updated. I guess in maybe 4 days I'll come back, empty it out, take a look, see what it looks like. And you'll have to take my word for it because there's just no way I could get a good view with this camera of the rust. And it is really rusty, folks. Hold on, might be able to get one good shot of that baffle inside. Let's see. And I meant the metal piece of the baffle. Where is it? Okay, I think I can almost get it. Where is it? Where is it? Caught a glimpse of it. Okay, hold on. Where are you? Okay. All right. Come on. Come on. I want to get a picture of this. Just not enough room to maneuver this camera in the light. Hold on. Wait. I think I got right there. Don't know how well that's going to show up on camera, but right there you can see part of the metal part of the baffle. All right. Or is that one of the chambers? I'm not sure. Anyway, that metal part right there, there's some rust, and folks, the entire inside of the tank looks like that or worse. So we'll be back to check it out in a couple of days. Thanks for watching. Bye.